That was exactly the situation I found myself in last year. My name is Alex, and I was on what was supposed to be a relaxing solo trek. Instead, I was pretty sure I was about to become a feature on a nature documentary's food chain segment. Just as I was about to give up and build a very sad-looking treehouse, I heard a rustle in the branches above. I looked up, expecting a snake or something equally terrifying. But instead, I saw a pair of big, brown, intelligent eyes staring back at me. It was an orangutan, just chilling on a branch, munching on some leaves. I sighed and said out loud, mostly to myself, "Well, buddy, I guess you're the only one who knows the way out of here." And then, the impossible happened, and in a surprisingly clear, deep voice said, "West, you need to go west." I blinked. I rubbed my eyes. I probably looked like a cartoon character who just saw a ghost. Did that monkey just talk? He rolled his eyes, a very human-like gesture, and replied, "Of course I can talk." I was speechless. The orangutan, who introduced himself as Kiko, seemed to read my thoughts. "You're not crazy," he said. "You're just lost. And lucky. Now, are you going to stand there with your mouth open, or are you going to follow me?" Not having any better options, I decided to follow the talking monkey. As we walked, or rather, as I stumbled through the undergrowth while he swung effortlessly above, Kiko explained everything. He told me about a hidden community of orangutans who had developed language over centuries, observing humans from a distance. They kept it a secret to protect their home from being overrun. Kiko was a bit of a rebel, curious about the outside world. He said my desperate muttering caught his attention. He even complained about the declining quality of fruit in the forest and asked if I had any snacks. I offered him a granola bar, which he inspected carefully before declaring it acceptably crunchy. For the next 2 hours, Kiko guided me. We talked about everything: the best way to peel a durian, his favorite kind of tree to nap in, and his annoyance with the noisy hornbills. It was the most surreal and amazing conversation of my life. He pointed me towards a faint trail I had completely missed. "This path will lead you back to the village," he said, pointing with a long, hairy finger. "Just keep the setting sun on your left." Before he disappeared back into the canopy, I had to ask, "Kiko, why did you help me? Why break your secret?" He paused and looked down at me with those ancient, wise eyes. "Because you were respectful," he said. "You didn't shout or throw things. You spoke to the forest as if it was listening. And sometimes," he added with a grin, "it is." With a final wave, he was gone, leaving me alone on the path, clutching a half-eaten granola bar wrapper and a story no one would ever believe. I made it back to the village, safe and sound. When I tried to tell people what happened, they just smiled and patted me on the back, assuming I had heat stroke. But I know what I saw and what I heard. That day, the jungle didn't just show me the way out. It spoke to me. It reminded me that there are more wonders in this world than we can possibly imagine. And sometimes, all you need to do is listen. Thanks so much for joining me on this wild story today. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures.